Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 VC review. Today I'm going to be having a look at Super Mario World on the SNES. Super Mario World, if you've never played a Mario game before, it's basically a side-scrolling platforming game where the whole point is you get to the end of the level, and at the end of every level you unlock a new level, then eventually you unlock a boss and basic stuff like that really, basic platformer stuff. You can also get a load of different power-ups to help you along, things like capes, which I will show you later on, and fire flowers. Starting off, you get 2 levels unlocked and also a Yoshi area. Don't know why the Yoshi area really. You see those Yoshi coins there? Basically those coins have a picture of Yoshi on. I will also show you Yoshi a little bit later on. Collecting all 5 of those coins in a level gives you an extra life, but you don't need to collect them, so it's not important if you miss any. So you don't have to worry about that. Here's the first power up. It's your mushroom and you turn into Super Mario. Super Mario allows you to do things that Small Mario can't, and that is to do a spinny jump onto these yellow blocks and break them. You can do the spinny jump without the Super Mushroom, but it won't break any blocks. So you will need the mushroom to do that, or a fire flower or cape. Either way you have to be large, and you will need to look out for those because it will lead to many secrets later on. On the game, certain levels have multiple exits. I won't tell you how to get these because the whole point is they are actually secrets and it makes the game longer, but basically sometimes there will be other exits to the level and they may not always be your traditional exit, which I should be about to show you in a few seconds time. You will have to find keys to go into certain doors, well, keyhole type things. They'll just be hiding around, and that is one of the ways to lengthen the gameplay because you'll have to run around for ages trying to find those if you're a first timer. Takes a while sometimes, so it does add a large amount of lifespan. However, if you hate running around searching for things, you're probably not going to enjoy that. There's the end of a level. Basically the white bar, if you hit the white bar then you get stars, and the stars, when you get 100 of them, lead you to a bonus game. If you don't, then you don't get any stars, so you want to try and hit the white bar, and the higher up the white bar is, the more points you get. Alongside levels, which you get walking ones and swimming ones, and I'll show you swimming one a little later on, you can also get things called switch palaces. Now in switch palaces you usually get an item to help you get some lives. Here it's a P block. The P block allows you to summon a load of coins in this area. Sometimes they just allow you to get rid of certain blocks to try and make life a little bit easier. Sometimes it turns coins into blocks to make platforms for you to make life easier. You can also get a silver P block, which just turns certain enemies into silver coins for special lives once you get a few of them. But here is a switch. There are many ways to hit the switch. Basically you have to jump on. I personally prefer showing off and doing a spinny jump. My brother Sad Panda likes to do a crouch jump, so he's tiny when he hits it. But it doesn't matter what way you hit it, it just depends on what you like doing for fun. Hitting the switch palace will then basically activate switches all over the Mario world. Yellow ones, they will fill up all the little what was before yellow dotted outlines, and by hitting them you get a mushroom. Green ones you get a cape, and red and blue ones are just there for platforms to allow you to go into secret areas. Alongside the power-ups you can also get your friend Yoshi. At the start there was only a green Yoshi, but you can find different types of Yoshis that all do different things. I won't tell you what though, because they are quite special, and personally I think it's something that you might enjoy finding out on your own. Basically Yoshi can run around eating fruit, and he can also use his tongue to eat loads of different enemies. He can't eat every enemy, but he can eat quite a lot of them. So here we have a Monty Mole. When he eventually pops his head out, he's going to get eaten. There we go. Quite evil really, but also quite fun. You can jump off your Yoshi at any time. You push the same button that you use for a spinny jump, and Yoshi will still be there waiting for you unless you get hit and then he runs away, and unless you catch him before he runs off into an actual hole, or unless he's just been running for too long, he'll disappear. This is what I was meaning by the yellow blocks. Before, this would just be, well, invisible, and it would just have a yellow outline, and so would this, so jumping here would kill you. You may have noticed the different types of apple. That apple, basically if you get a couple of that type of apple, then it will release a Lakitu who will fly along in his cloud throwing special types of coins for you, and you'll get extra lives by collecting so many of them. There is also later on green apples that give you more time in a level because you only get a small amount of time. So levels like that you will need a Yoshi, otherwise you will die. because you'll just run out of time unless you're very good with the cape, which I will be about to show you soon. Here we go. Now I've got the cape. There's two ways to fly with the cape. If you've got a Yoshi, then you just run along, and as soon as you hit high speeds, you'll glide there. If you don't have a Yoshi, then this is where you can really fly. You run along, as soon as you hit high speeds, you jump up, and then the cape catches air, and then it allows you to just do this till the end of the level. You have to keep pushing forward and backwards, and you can do dive bombs as well, which is pretty cool. I'll just try and show you here. Boom. So that's the things you can do with the cape. You can also spin and kill your enemies, which is pretty cool. I'll very quickly show you a water level. If you're wondering why my screen looks different to what you probably saw earlier on, it's because now I'm on a file that is completed 100%. So it's something you get after completing the game 100%. As I say, it's a little extra. I don't particularly like it, to be honest. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that you have to have even if you don't like it. But it's something to basically show that you have done it. Here we go on the underwater level, as you can see. Just swim along. You can bring a Yoshi in here, and Yoshi acts exactly as you would. If you get hit, he'll run away. You can eat enemies still. You can also pick up items that allow you to float, which is pretty cool. Here I'm just about to go into the first ghost house. The ghost houses are very fun, and the music is amazing, so I'm going to shut up as soon as I go into the ghost house, just while Mario's running in there. Personally, I think it's fantastic music. For the time, it was really good. It's really eerie. It captures the theme quite well. Whole point of a ghost house, other than being completely filled with ghosts, some that either attack you when your back's turned but not when you're facing them, others that just appear constantly, like at the very start of the ghost house, is basically the exits are hidden. You'll never be able to find the exit in the conventional way of going left to right. There's always hidden switches and hidden vines and the likes to go into, so that's something pretty cool. Not going to show you too much of this because I don't want to spoil it, but I'm basically going on here just to let you listen to the music of a castle, because again the music on this is fantastic. There's also one thing I forgot to mention earlier on. You won't find them on castles, so I don't know why this is jogging my memory, but every now and then on certain levels you will find hidden wings that when you jump into them with a Yoshi, it will take you to a bit of a bonus section and you'll be able to end a level by flying rather than just going to the end. So there we go, that's that bit of music as well. As I say, I don't want to show you too much of the castle because this is the last one, but this is basic stuff that you will do in a castle. There'll be loads of different platform sections just as usual, and there'll be all sorts of traps there, much more than normal levels, because the whole point is it's a castle, so it's there to, well, there to try and kill you. At the end of every castle you will get a boss, and to be fair you just have to jump on that boss's head, but each boss will be different. Some will have fireballs surrounding them, some will appear out of pipes, some will just be able to run really fast or fire fireballs, so quite a bit of diversity there. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.